You wake up late. Again, you scroll through your phone for 20 minutes before getting out of bed. Your room's a mess. You skip breakfast. You sit down to study, but your brain feels foggy. Nothing's working. And the worst part? You know you're capable of more. You've done it before. But right now, life just feels complicated. Here's what nobody tells you. Life isn't complicated because you're lazy. It's complicated because you haven't built the right habits yet. Today, I'm going to show you 7 simple habits that will completely change how your day feels. These aren't just productivity hacks. These are psychology-backed systems that make everything easier. Stick with me till the end, because the last habit is the one that changed everything for me. Let's dive in. Let me tell you about Rahul. Smart guy, good grades, but every morning was chaos. He'd wake up 10 minutes before class, rush to get ready, feel stressed all day. Then he tried something simple. Just 5 minutes. That's it. Here's what he did. The moment his alarm went off, instead of grabbing his phone, he sat up, took 3 deep breaths, drank a glass of water, made his bed. 5 minutes total. Within 2 weeks, his entire day felt different. Why does this work? Your brain is like a computer. The first program you run in the morning sets the tone for everything else. When you start with chaos, you get chaos all day. When you start with control, you get control all day. Here's your action step. Tonight, put a glass of water next to your bed. Tomorrow morning, drink it before touching your phone. Then make your bed. That's it. No phone for the first 5 minutes. Just you taking control. Try it for 3 days. You'll feel the difference. You know what kills your productivity? Not the big tasks. It's the tiny things you keep avoiding. Replying to that message. Organizing your desk. Putting your clothes away. These little tasks pile up in your brain. They create mental clutter. And mental clutter drains your energy. Here's the rule that changed my life. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Don't think about it. Don't add it to a list. Just do it. See a dirty plate? Wash it now. Need to reply to a text? Do it now. Notes scattered on your desk? Organize them now. This sounds too simple to work. But here's the science. Your brain uses something called open loops. Every unfinished task is an open loop that drains mental energy. When you close these loops immediately, you free up brain space for things that actually matter. I started doing this last semester. My room stayed cleaner. My inbox stayed empty. And I felt less overwhelmed every single day. Start today. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it right now. Let's be honest. You sit down to study. You check your phone just for a second. 3 hours later, you've done nothing. I get it. I've been there. But here's what top students do differently. They don't rely on willpower. They use systems. The focus block is simple. 45 minutes of pure, uninterrupted work. Then a 15-minute break. During those 45 minutes, your phone is in another room. Face down. Silent. Not on your desk. Not in your pocket. Another room. No notifications. No quick checks. Just you and your work. Here's why this is powerful. Your brain can't multitask. Every time you switch to your phone, it takes an average of 23 minutes to get back to full focus. One distraction ruins 40 minutes of work. But when you give your brain uninterrupted time, it enters a state called deep work. This is where real learning happens. I know what you're thinking. 45 minutes without my phone. Impossible. Try it once. Just once. Set a timer. Put your phone away. Work for 45 minutes. You'll be shocked at how much you get done. And that 15-minute break? That's your reward. Guilt-free scrolling. You earned it. Your mind is racing. You're thinking about your assignment. Your exam next week. That conversation you had earlier. What you need to buy? What you need to do tomorrow. It's exhausting. Here's a habit that'll give you instant mental clarity. The brain dump. Every evening, take 5 minutes. Grab a notebook. Write down everything on your mind. And I mean everything. Tasks you need to do. Worries you have. Random thoughts. Ideas. All of it. Don't organize it. Don't judge it. Just get it out of your head and onto paper. Here's the magic. Your brain is not designed to store information. It's designed to process it. When you keep everything in your head, your brain goes into overdrive trying to remember it all. That's why you feel mentally exhausted even when you haven't done much. But when you write it down, your brain relaxes. It knows the information is safe. It can finally focus on the present moment. I do this every night before bed. It takes 5 minutes. And I sleep better. Wake up with a clearer mind. And feel less anxious. Get a simple notebook. Tonight, before you sleep, do a brain dump. Empty your mind onto paper. You'll wake up tomorrow feeling lighter. You have a massive to-do list. 20 things to complete. You feel overwhelmed before you even start. So you do nothing. Or you do easy, unimportant tasks that make you feel busy but don't move you forward. Here's what changed everything for me. The one thing rule. Every morning, before you do anything else, ask yourself, what's the one thing I can do today that will make everything else easier or unnecessary? Not 10 things. Not 5 things. One thing. That's your priority. That's what you do first. Before emails. Before social media. Before anything else. Most students fail because they try to do everything at once. Successful students focus on the one thing that matters most. Let me give you an example. Last month, I had 3 assignments, 2 tests, and a presentation. I was freaking out. Then I asked myself, what's the one thing? The presentation. It was worth the most marks and due first. I ignored everything else and focused only on that. Once it was done, everything else felt manageable. Here's your action step. Tomorrow morning, write down your one thing. Just one. Then do it first. Everything else can wait. You feel tired all the time. You think you need more sleep. Maybe you do. But here's what most people miss. It's not just about how much you sleep. It's about how you spend your energy during the day. Some activities give you energy. Some drain it. Spending time with certain friends? Energy boost. Scrolling for hours? Energy drain. Working on something you care about? Energy boost. Procrastinating on important tasks? Energy drain. Here's the habit. For 1 week, track your energy. Keep a simple note on your phone. After each activity, rate your energy from 1 to 10. After that class, how do you feel? After lunch with friends? How's your energy? After an hour on social media? Be honest. At the end of the week, you'll see clear patterns. You'll discover what actually energizes you and what drains you. Then you can design your life around more energy-boosting activities and fewer energy-draining ones. I did this last year. I realized that studying in my room drained me, but studying in a coffee shop energized me. Simple change. Massive difference. I also realized that certain people left me feeling exhausted, and others made me feel inspired. So I started spending less time with energy vampires and more time with energy givers. Your energy is your most valuable resource. Protect it. Optimize it. Start your energy audit today. This is the habit that changed my life. And I almost didn't try it because it sounded too simple. Every night, before you sleep, write down 3 things you're grateful for. That's it. 3 things. They don't have to be big. A good meal. A conversation with a friend. A song you enjoyed. Anything. Here's why this is powerful. Your brain has something called negativity bias. It's wired to focus on problems and threats. That's why you remember the 1 negative comment and forget the 10 positive ones. But when you practice gratitude, you're training your brain to notice the good. You're rewiring your default settings. Students who practice gratitude sleep better, feel less stressed, and are more motivated. I started this habit 6 months ago. I was burned out, depressed. Nothing felt good enough. Then I forced myself to write 3 things every night, even on bad days. The first week felt weird, but by week 2, something shifted. I started noticing more good things during the day. I felt lighter, more hopeful. It didn't solve all my problems, but it changed how I experience my problems. Life is still hard, but it's also full of small, beautiful moments. Gratitude helps you see them. Get a notebook. Tonight, write 3 things. Even if you don't feel grateful, write them anyway. Do this for 30 days. It'll change your perspective. Let me tell you something important. You don't need to do all 7 habits starting tomorrow. That's overwhelming. That's setting yourself up to fail. Pick one. Just one. Maybe it's the 5-minute morning reset. Maybe it's the focus block. Maybe it's gratitude. Pick the one that resonated with you most. The one that made you think, yeah, I could do that. Do that one habit for 7 days. Master it. Make it automatic. Then add another one. Small changes, done consistently, create massive results. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You just haven't built the right systems yet. And now you know how. 6 months from now, you could be living a completely different life. A simpler life. A life where things just flow. But it starts with one small decision today. So here's my challenge. Pick your one habit. Start tomorrow morning. And stick with it for 7 days. Comment below which habit you're starting with. I read every comment, and I'll be cheering you on. If this video helped you, hit that like button. It tells YouTube to share this with more students who need it. And subscribe, because I post videos like this every week. Real strategies. No fluff. Just what works. Your future self is watching you right now. Make them proud. Let's make life simple. One habit at a time. I'll see you in the next video.